this is a continuation of lesson 2-1, which is integers and rational numbers. So this is example 4 for lesson 2-1. So example 4 says plot rational numbers in the same form. Okay? So make sure you write down your heading and write down this part in blue. It says, when we need to do this, we need to divide the number line into fractional parts of the given numbers. So when we're doing that, you guys know when we're comparing fractions, for example, we need to get common denominators, right? We have to have same and same, right? When we are comparing decimals, we need to have the decimals out to the same place value, same and same. When we are plotting fractions and partials on the number line, we have to have same intervals. The intervals have to be equal. So here, we want to look to see what is the common denominator of the numbers given, and that's what we will divide the number line into. So here we have 1 1/4, we have 3/4, and we have a -1 1/2. So what is the common denominator with 1/4, 3/4, and 1/2? So the common denominator is 4, so we want to split the number line into fourths. Make sense? So we need to make common denominators, right? We need to make common denominators. So common denominator is 4, so how do I make 1/2 with a denominator of 4? What do I need to do to it? Very good. In the numerator and the denominator. Is everybody with me? Yep. So this -1 1/2, when we graph that, is going to be a -1 2/4. Very good. That's what we're going to put on our number line. Okay? So let's graph on our number line. So we've got 1 1/4. We're going to graph 1 1/4. So here you guys, again, we're counting 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4. That's the one whole. So here's one whole. The next one over is 1 1/4. Very good. Make sure you're writing that down on your paper. So this is 1 1/4. Okay? Then we have 3/4. 3/4, of course, is between 0 and 1. So this is 1/4, 2/4, which is 1/2, and then 3/4 right there. So this is 3/4. And now we're going to graph the -1 2/4. So -1 2/4 goes to the negatives. Here's the -1, and we have to go to the left to get to the 2/4. So it's -1, -1 1/4, -1 2/4. And there is our graph. So for example 5, it says plot rational numbers in the different forms. Okay? So we want to plot 2 2/5, 1 4/10, 6/10, 2 7/10, and 9/10 on the number line. Now, did you guys all hear me say that? What was my common number there? Tenths. Very good. So the common denominator is tenths. So that means, what do I need to split my number line into? Tenths. Very good. We want all tenths, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So what do I need to do to that 2 2/5? That's the only one that's not tenths. How do I make it into tenths?
Make it a subtraction.
No. 2. Very good. So we're going to multiply the numerator and the denominator times 2. And that's going to make that number 2 4/10. Very good. So this 2 2/5, when we graph it, is going to be 2 4/10. Okay? So now we can graph. So when we graph, let's see here, we've got the 2 4/10. So here's 2, 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10. that one right there, is 2 4/10. Now watch, when I graph it, when I'm graphing down here, when I label it, I'm going to label it with the original number. So this is 2 2/5. Is everybody clear with that? All right. So now I have 1 4/10. So here's 1, and then we have to go to the right because this is positive. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10. So this is 1 4/10, which is 1.4. 6/10. 6/10, of course, that's less than 1, right? 6/10 is less than 1, and it's greater than 0, right? So here we've got 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10 right there. So this is 6/10, 0.6. And then 2.7. 2.7 is 2 7/10, right? So here's 2 5/10. That's 5, 6, 7. So here is 2 7/10 right there. So this one was 2.7. And then, of course, we have 9/10. And 9/10 is less than 1, but it's greater than 0. Very good. So here, let's see, this is 1 whole, which is 10/10, right? So 1 to the left of that will be 9/10. So this one is 0.9. Is everybody clear? All right. And that is the end of lesson 2.1, 2-1.